Hey guys, welcome to another video. What will be happening from now on with this channel will probably be one video Wednesdays and one video Thursdays. And it'll be, so that the Wednesday one will be reviews of the past week and everything that's happened. And obviously the Thursday video will be previews of the upcoming week. So we'll get straight into the review of round one. First off, we'll start with the results. Richmond 17-19, 121 defeated Carlton 15-5, 95. Essendon 14-15, 99 defeated Adelaide 12-15, 87. St Kilda 16-11, 107 defeated Brisbane 12-10, 82. Port Adelaide 16-14, 110 defeated Fremantle 9-6, 60. Gold Coast 7-3, 55 defeated North Melbourne 5-9, 39. Hawthorn 15-11, 101 defeated Collingwood 9-13, 67. GWS 20-13, 133 defeated Western Bulldogs 7-9, 51. Geelong 14-13, 97 defeated Melbourne 13-16, 94. And Sydney 18-7, 115 defeated West Coast 13-8, 86. So all those are all the results of the 9 matches this week. I actually got 8 tips right. I missed out on the Essendon and Adelaide. I really thought Adelaide could do it, but you know, the year that I am, Essendon were too strong for him. So which a lot of people have said during the week, before the week, and should have listened. But that's okay. During the Richmond-Carlton match, there was quite a few 15-metre penalties for players going into the protected area of players kicking, and obviously which results in 50-metre penalty. But during the week, the umpires have come out and said that 2 of those calls were actually incorrect. So, which is fantastic, I think, that people are able to do that. That the umpires are there to say, yeah, this was a mistake. We apologise. We can't take it back, but it was a mistake, and we'll try not to let that happen again. Which is fantastic that they've been able to do that. And, yeah, hopefully, I mean, obviously they will make mistakes throughout the year. That's just how it goes, because shock horror, they're human, which is a bit of a shock for some people. But, yeah, hopefully the mistakes that they do make aren't too big and too much deciding. So, yep. I've got a couple of records were actually broken this week. Firstly, we've got Dougal Howard picked up 22 1%ers. So if you don't know, 1%ers are the things that a player does just to, in a way, kind of keep the game moving. Like picking up the ball when there's a lot of players around it, picking it up and getting it out. And, you know, just small things that can result in your team getting an advantage. And, yeah, it's just something that I think isn't praised enough in the current game. Just those players that don't get high on the scoreboard, like on the score sheet, you know, they don't get 20 kicks, they don't get 20 handballs, they don't get 20 tackles, but they do get those 1%ers, and those are just as important, honestly, as the tackles, marks, kicks, all of that. So congratulations to Dougal Howard for that record. And the second record that was broken is Tom Mitchell, picked up 54 disposals, which is the most of any player ever in a game. The previous best was 53, but no one's ever got 54 until now. So fantastic for him. Now, a couple of injuries, a few injuries, I should say, coming out of the week. Matt Cruiser went down with a groin injury for the Blues, which is very unfortunate. But hopefully he'll be okay soon, maybe a couple of weeks off. Not too sure, but the Blues will hopefully not be able to, will not miss him too much. Daniel Rich for Brisbane in their loss to the Saints also lost. Daniel Rich went down with an ankle injury, which is unfortunate. Ryan Burton from Hawthorn rolled his ankle quite badly. He was kind of at one point standing on the side of his foot, which is really not what you need. He just landed very awkwardly, and that's really... Hopefully he'll be okay. Obviously as a Hawthorn supporter I really hope he is okay, but I would say 2 or 3 weeks out, maybe even a month. Just not sure, but hopefully he'll get back soon. The biggest injury so far for this week was Tom Liberatore. His season's done. He had an ACL injury and will require surgery, and so that in turn means that his season is done, which is quite crushing for him. He's definitely among the Dogs' best, and yeah, it'll be a hit for him, but you can't control these things. You just have to adjust as well as you can. And I mean, the Dogs' season wasn't going to be great, wasn't going to be brilliant anyway this season, but with the loss of Liberatore, it's just going to be that extra bit worse. And also Hayden Crozier, the loss of him with an MCL injury. He will miss a few weeks. Yeah, it's just really unfortunate. News from the Melbourne game. I'm not sure if I mentioned this before, but I can't remember. I'm still a bit unwell, so I've forgotten. But Max Gawn missed a goal after the siren, and yeah, he could have won the match for the D's. Really should have, but missed from 20 out, almost directly in front. Took a mark with 40 seconds to go. Ball went through 8 seconds to go. Would have had it been a goal, would have definitely been a Melbourne win, barring a miracle from Geelong. But of course he missed, and because there was no miracle for Melbourne, it like no miracle turnover from the kick out, they weren't able to get the win. So, and also with Geelong, Selwood and Ablett both 39 touches, and people say they're losing it. Like, it's just ridiculous. It's a ridiculous comment, whoever says that. So, but I have heard people say that, so it's something I don't agree with. And one of the reasons that Sydney had that big win, well, not really a big win, but 5 goals, was because Buddy kicked 8. The big man, Buddy Franklin. Wouldn't you want him at your team? I would love him back as a Hawthorn supporter, but unfortunately he's not. He's just unstoppable. To be honest, he's honestly unstoppable. But he's going to win the Coleman. He's going to kick 1,000 goals next year. Won't be this year, I don't think. Because look, he still needs, on top of the 8 this week, he still needs 130. I think it's 130. But yeah, it's not going to happen this year, but definitely next year, which is absolutely brilliant. It's definitely maybe the greatest of all time. Definitely the greatest currently, but maybe even the greatest of all time. That's fantastic for him. Paddy Ryder has gone down with an Achilles injury. He's out for 6 to 7 weeks. So it's unfortunate for the Power. Harry Taylor's gone out with a foot injury. He'll be out for a bit. Zach Merritt didn't come back after being hit by Richard Douglas, which I'll talk about in a minute. But yeah, he's should be okay, I think. But he didn't play because of concussion. Did play the rest of the match. And Jesse Hogan will play, as well as Tom Lynch is out, and Tex Walker is back for their respective teams. They've had some injuries, but all those Tex and Hogan are out, but Lynch is back, which is fantastic. The reports this week, Mason Cox is out for one match for striking Daniel Howe. Mitch Robinson is out for a match also for striking Seb Ross. Braden Maynard has got a $1,000 fine for staging. And Richard Douglas, who was the one who hit Merritt and put him out for the game, was originally suspended for a match, went to the tribunal to contest it, failed. So he's not out for more. So he's still out for one, but the Crows do receive a $10,000 fine for an unsuccessful appeal. Yeah, so those are the reports and suspensions out of this week. And some happy news for fans of Riley Bonner from Port. He's been given the Rising Star nominee for this week, which is brilliant for him. I personally didn't see his match, but I'm about to jump on and look at some highlights of that, because to get a Rising Star nominee is just, he must have played a bloody good game, so I'll definitely be looking out for those highlights. Now, I won't be able to do the 2 videos this week. I know before I said I would, but I wouldn't be able, but I'm not able to this week. I'll be starting that next week. And but now that I think about it, I actually won't be around next week because I'm heading away. So I'll be doing nothing next week. So unfortunately, I've actually got a Facebook page it's called What's Happening in the AFL. I'll put the link to that down below, and I'll be just doing things through there, through that next week, and any week that I aren't able to upload a video, I'll just be doing it through that. So head over to Facebook and like that page, which will be fantastic. Thank you. Upcoming week is Adelaide versus Richmond. The first match, Richmond will win. I think it is in Adelaide, but I just think the Crows aren't good enough anymore, and Richmond will win again, the grand final rematch. But yeah, a different day, same result, in my opinion. Next, I think St Kilda will go over North. Carlton will go over Gold Coast. Sorry. GWS will go over Collingwood. Melbourne will go over Brisbane. Essendon will go over Freo. West Coast will go over the Western Bulldogs. Sydney will go over Port Adelaide. And diehard Hawks fan, don't know if it's just it's probably just my bias at Hawthorn talking, but I think I'll go over Geelong. So yeah. So as I said, a few rambles in this video today. Sorry, I'm still a bit unwell, so unfortunately, but that's the video for this week. Quite a long one. That's why I'm going to be putting it down to that's why I'm going to be putting it down to 2 videos a week, Wednesday, Thursday. So yeah, keep in line with this page. Head over to What's Happening in the AFL on Facebook. That's my Facebook page. Give it a like, and because when I can't do it here, I'll be doing it through there. Alright, I'll see you when I see it. Thanks, guys. Bye.